Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Silvertron, and welcome to the next episode of Titancraft Season 6 here on Tangotech's Patreon server. Yeah, guys, if you want to join us here on this amazing, pay-to-play server, link in the description for Tangotech's Patreon page. And guys, things are just progressing oh so fast. Like, the hub is nearly complete. There just looks like a little bit of red netherrack missing back there, and somebody's sneaking up behind me. Who is that? Who are you people? I don't know you guys. Hi though. How are you? But yeah, look, I got netherites. I got the netherites, guys, finally. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I had the stuff. I just finally decided that it was time to upgrade the gear. But there's another reason why we're here. I just made a deal. A deal of the lifetime, which is causing me to record this episode much quicker than I wanted to, because it's only been about 4 hours since I wrapped up the last episode. So, I've been looking for a trident. I have absolutely needed a trident because we need to increase our output of wither skulls. And lots of people are asking for them, and we can't keep the shop nearly supplied. What was that? But it's been acquired. I have the trident. It is in my possession. It has channeling. It has mending. It has all the things on it. So now that this is a thing, it's time to upgrade our, killing of the wither skeleton. We need to make our farm a little bit better, and we need to go into the overworld on that side by the farm to set up some creepers. Because right now, there's nothing over there. I don't even know what's on the other side of the overworld over there, because I just haven't set up another portal yet. Hopefully it's ocean. Ocean would be ideal for... Whoa, chunks. Ocean would be ideal for spawning of the creepers that we're going to need. It's probably going to be an extreme hills, though, because that's just my luck. So I want to do something else first, though. Right now, to get to our farm, we have to go all the way back down to the tunnel, and then go way south, and then come way back that way. So I think I'm going to extend this tunnel out right here. Right now, this leads us to our fortress. I don't think I've shown this since we killed the Ender Dragon, but if I go another 500 blocks that way, and then I gotta turn and go another 500 blocks, it would still be quicker than the other way we're currently going. So I'm gonna dig this out, and then we're gonna meet back up at the fortress, and hopefully go into the overworld from that side and see what's over there, and we can start mass producing wither skulls, because yeah, we're losing money by not selling them at this point. So I'll be back in a bit. I've completed our new tunnel to our nice little fortress over here. So it goes north now and then east right to our little kind of nether hub area, or future nether hub for us, our personal thing. Yeah, you get it. A lot of it's over lava. A ton of it is. So Sham's actually working his way back right now, kind of trying to help us and not die. But right here, I wanted to mark off, this is 128 blocks from the edge of our fortress. So just to give you an idea of how much more we still have to clear, it is quite a bit, but we've gotten so much done. So much of it is done. A lot of this I did over the last few days. There used to be a ton. I've been working up there a bit, just trying to clear out. I found that the basalt deltas have a lot of caves up in the roof. Initially, we weren't going to clear out any of this stuff, but you can see like little... Yeah. Just these little overhang things are kind of a pain. They're a bit of a pain, but, we'll deal with them slowly over the, coming weeks and months. What I wanted to do now is I want to activate this new portal. I haven't gone through it yet. I just put it up. We are going to have to change some things over here, though, at some point today. So, like, right now I've got the stairs going to the upper and lower platform over there. I'm probably going to do it just over here and here. And I'm probably going to break one of the, unspoken rules of Minecraft, and I'm going to probably break that blaze spawner, because it's probably within activation range if we're standing over here, so I know I'm going to get a lot of heat for that. But let's do this thing. It's going to take a minute, guys. It's a Friday night right now, lots of people online, so portals are not working as well as they could be. But I'm really hoping, absolutely hoping for an ocean. If we're over an ocean here, it'll be fantastic. I'll take a desert, I'll take a plains. I just really don't want an extreme hills biome, because that's just going to cause all kinds of chaos. Okay, let's see. It looks like we're in a little spruce forest thing. That's not bad. I'll take that. all I need to do is move this portal up way into the sky, and we should be good to go. Now, what I need to do is I need to move this portal up. This portal is going to be only for the wither skeletons. So they're going to come through here, and then we're going to do a little creeper farm, a whole bunch of rails and craziness. But honestly, I can't even explain it. I have to show you it. So I have a lot of prep work to do before we get started, namely moving this guy up a lot of blocks. So I'll do that. I'll come back once I have a platform up there and some space to work with, and I'll kind of explain a little bit better what we're going to do. I've done this before. I've done a video on this before. But I'm going to change it up a little bit just because it's early season and we don't have a lot of resources, namely pistons. We need lots and lots of pistons if I wanted to do our old design, so we're going to do something much simpler. But yeah, let me do some stuff here now that I know where it is, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. I just decided to go ahead and start the farm, not just the platform itself, but some of the farm, and I kind of wanted to explain it a little bit. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail, because I have a whole episode where I just do this, and I don't want to do that today, so I'm just going to kind of hit the highlights really quick, and then I'll explain it one more time in better detail, and I'll actually show you how it works. Essentially, we're going to get wither skeletons coming through that portal. There's going to be an iron golem up there. They're going to get mad at each other, and the wither skeletons are going to fall onto this iron trap door. There's going to be a dispenser back there full of minecarts. There's going to be a button somewhere along here where I hit the button and it calls one of them. Now, when it comes up this minecart track, it's going to eventually hit this activator rail. And just imagine that that's a sticky piston. I didn't have any. But there's going to be some tripwire hooks here too. So activator rail will kick out the wither skeleton. Tripwire hooks will do magic, and this block will be retracted. So this block will be, here. And that allows our wither skeleton to fall down that hole. Similar thing on this side with the creepers coming this way. So once both of them are inside there, all we need to do is get a little flint and steel action, blow up the charge creeper, and get 100% head drops. Now, I'll explain all the creeper stuff when I get back. It's a little complicated, and it's just a lot easier if everything was built. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of this. The reason why I do it this way is because it's a lot easier to kind of figure out where you want the creepers and the wither skeletons to go to, and then build backwards from there. So I built the kill chamber first, and then I made sure it was the correct distance from there. Then I wired everything in. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So the kill chamber's kind of there. I have to build like 4 more little stations here, and then a creeper farm over there of some kind, which is probably going to be cat powered, because, cats. And I got to get those guys over here too. It's not going to be as big as the other creeper farm that isn't working well, and I honestly think it's just because of that other creeper farm is just way too close to the ground. We're at like Y230 right now, so everything down there should be out of spawning distance from this platform, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it is. We'll see. So I'm going to do a small creeper farm. I'll explain everything when I get back, and hopefully we actually have some creepers and some wither skeletons ready to go, because I have other things I want to do in this episode. I need to probably dig a lot more before I actually record the second to next clip. I don't know. Words. But I'll be back in a little bit, guys. I have a lot to do, and I kind of want to get this farm done as soon as possible, because people are just screaming at us for wither skulls and beacons, and we cannot keep up with the demand right now, given the server population. So this will help us out tremendously, but I'm going to shut up and start building. It only took me about 4 hours to get all this done, and everything's in place, minus the creepers, because despite my efforts at AFKing to get some, they're just not spawning in this little creeper farm up here. We've had a couple of us standing in this AFK platform. I did see one. I had the AFK platform over here a while ago, and one was up there, but he didn't do anything, and then he despawned because it was over 30 blocks away, and Minecraft, curse you. So we moved it a little bit closer, and we're still not getting it, and it's just because there's like 100 people online right now, so this might have to wait a little while, but I'm still going to walk you guys through it. You just got to use your imagination a little bit. So eventually, we're going to get creepers in here. They will be landing right on top of that iron trap door. We hit this button right here, and a minecart shoots out. It goes up this little ramp, and a creeper lands right here on top of that powered rail that is not powered. This is where we will name them. So name tab goes on, we hit the button again, they go up this little thing, and then they drop into the water chutes. Now once we have a nice supply of them and a thunderstorm comes, we can throw our trident at them with channeling, and that, Iron Golem's gonna take a beating. He is gonna take a lot of damage, and it's great that Iron Golems can now be repaired. When we did this in the past, we had to continuously just make a new Iron Golem, and it's sometimes a little bit of a pain to get him into this 2x1 hole. So I've got him in there, and now we can just hit an iron bar on him, and he repairs himself. Once they're charged, we flip this trapdoor, or this lever opens that fence gate, and they do their thing, go up here, and then they go into this nice holding chamber. And ooh, I'm missing an iron trapdoor right there. I'll fix that in a minute. Now, once we have charge creepers in there, and we've got our skelly friends who are already there, ready to go, we just hit these two buttons. Once we hit these two buttons, the wither skeleton will go up. He'll end up in the chamber. The creeper will go up that way, end up in the chamber, and you go boom boom, and you get a skull. It's great. 100% drop rate. It's fantastic. But yeah, my lack of creepers right now is the limiting factor, and I really won't be able to get any until the server population dies down a bit, which is okay. We're still getting skulls from killing them manually at our farm on the platform, so it's fine. I think Pakoshi just grabbed like 15 like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, holy, wow, how did you do that? How did you manage to get 15 in an hour? Which is still pretty fantastic when you're killing them manually. But this thing right here, this setup we got going on, is gonna make our profits just roll in. There's a few more things I have to do here. I mean, I got to get rid of the snow. There's snow everywhere. I got to finish capping that off, and I have to do some kind of minecart destruction system both here and at the chamber itself. Right now, they're just gonna fall, and I'm gonna break them manually. But I didn't have any cactus on me, so I didn't feel fussed about it right now because I didn't feel like going back to get cactus. So this project is probably like 98% done. Just need to polish it up a bit, like I said. But I'm going to head back now. I have other things I want to work on, namely our shop. There's a couple things I've been working on in between episodes to get us to start selling some more things. So I'm going to head back to base, go over that stuff, place it in the shop, because I think this is one item or one group of items the server is desperately lacking. Nobody's selling these things right now in the shopping district. And the fact that I've been getting a ton of levels by trading and all that fun stuff is going to help out everybody and us. It's going to help our wallet a little bit, increase in size. So I've made it back to our shop. I've got everything I need to restock. I think everything I need to restock up here. Like I said earlier, though, Pakoshi has been insane getting Wither Skulls purely by killing them, and he just messaged me and said he got 3 more to add, so we're maintaining a nice supply, despite not getting that 1-for-1 kill, getting a skull for every one. But what I wanted to do right now was to add some more things to our shop, and that is namely tools. We've got lots of tools and some bows. People, for some reason, have been asking for bows. There's no shops right now selling bows or enchanted picks of any kind, so we're going to fix that right now. So we've got a bunch of silk picks that we want to add to our shop, and a bunch of fortune picks. Nobody else is selling these right now, and we are thinking we are going to sell these for, how do I want to label this sign? Max silk pick? Sure. And we're thinking we're going to go with 12 diamonds each. Other people are selling non-enchanted picks. So just regular diamond picks for 2 apiece, and you need $4 for that, which those are going for 1 apiece, which is 6. But honestly, the limiting factor most people are having is the experience. It's super difficult having any kind of experience farm right now from both mobs and furnaces because they're going so slow. There's one exception, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute because we're going to head there next. We've got the silk picks. Now the fortune picks. Same price. We're going to do fortune picks for the same price. Did I spell fortune right? Maybe. Who knows? Sure. Fortune pick. 12 diamonds. Sweet. Now, bows. Let me put those in there first, if that would help. There we go. Bows. There is a lot of arguments over what the best bow is. Is it infinity? Is it mending? I myself use an infinity bow because I can find arrows all day long. I throw them away more times than not. But we do recognize the fact that some people prefer the mending bow. So we've got that as well. So we've got 9 infinity and 9 fully decked out bows right now. These, though, we're thinking they're going to be purchased less often, and nobody else is selling them right now, so we are going to charge, I think, 16 diamonds a piece for them. It has taken us a couple of days to kind of get to this stock. Now, hopefully, in the near future, uh, we will be able to get some kind of functional farm of any kind working, and that will help us out a lot. So let's do max bows, 16 diamonds each. So that takes care of that. The last thing I have to take care of is restock our golden carrots because they've been flying off the shelves and they've won for me. Okay. So I know I talked a little bit about experience being an issue right now. The one exception to that is Guardian Farms. For some reason, Guardian Farms seem to be working just fine. And there was a player who has created a Guardian Farm. He's charging an admittance fee of 1 diamond per visit. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I have a shulker full of spent mending picks, Silk Touch mending picks that needs to be repaired. So I'm going to spend that 1 diamond and fully repair that shulker. I just need to find this place first. I think it's somewhere in the east tunnel, not 100% sure. I'm going to clean up a bit in here because I noticed some issues with these signs. And then I'm going to head over there and repair all of those amazing picks because we need to finish clearing out our big dig by our mountain base because right now that's our limiting factor. It's the fact that we don't have picks. We want to sell them, but we also need them for ourselves. So I'm going to do that. I'll be back in a little bit. I might even show you guys how effective it is. Maybe we'll only go there this one time. Honestly, I've got more diamonds than what I know what to do with right now. This is nothing compared to what we have at our base. So spending 1 diamond for 1 visit is, yeah, it's fine. I'm happy to spread the wealth amongst the community, even if it's only that 1 diamond. But I'll be back in a little bit, guys. I've arrived at this quasi-public Guardian farm right now, and it looks like it's empty right now, which is great, because I have a lot of things to repair, so I hope nobody comes in behind me. And I'm noticing some things, so it's 1 diamond per visit, so we're gonna do that, just to be nice. Mob jobs don't care about that. Light on equals XP mode, I've already flipped that to let them start building up. So otherwise, it looks like a standard mob farm, so let's take off our gear, and let's put this shulker right there. Because, yeah, I have a lot of picks to repair right now. Let's not hold all of these. Let's just in case I die for some horrible reason. And I did notice there's a Guardian Farm sword here. Let's see what's on that. Looting, mending, sweetness. Okay, let's try this guy out. Hopefully things work out really well for us. Because, like you saw, can I reach my shulker right there? Yeah, all the picks. What do we have? 16 picks to repair right now, so hopefully this works out for us really well. Now, there is an issue with XP clumping, which is fine. Sometimes it's going to go to the sword, which is a little upsetting, but, I don't have to trade for this. I can just kind of sit here for probably about an hour, honestly. It's going to take about an hour to repair all these picks, but we absolutely need it. We have so many picks right now that are not repaired, and TPS is forcing this thing to kind of go slow right now. Which is great, because I have nothing better to do right now than repair all these picks. So I'm going to sit here, repair all these, and then we'll head back. We'll keep working on our base, because it needs a lot more work before we can do any big projects inside there. There's going to be a creeper farm, there's going to be a cactus, bamboo, sugarcane, all that fun stuff. And these picks are absolutely needed, because the last time I was there, we weren't even a quarter of the way done with it. Hopefully, Cash and Bakoshi and DJ have been doing some work there, because I haven't been, and I absolutely rely on them to kind of get these big muscle movements done for us. So I'm going to sit here, do this for a couple hours, and when I get back, we'll be back over there. And like I said, hopefully there's a lot less to do. So I got bored. I got really bored repairing picks. So I came back. I think I got like 8 or 9 repaired. I came back to our area, and I saw Sham just doing some work over here. He is a master. He is insane. He does craziness. And yeah, rockets slow me down, please. There we go. He's doing these little crop farm areas surrounded by these cool little cobblestone walls. I don't know. I can't explain what Sham does. But yeah, I got about 8, 9 picks repaired. I think I put them all back over here. The rest I put in our 2 repair box over yonder. But yeah, 8. So yeah, I repaired that one plus 7 more. And I did take a little sneak peek at what's been going on over here, and it's fantastic. Honestly, I'm super happy. There was Cash right there, actually. Digging away. Ooh, ravine. Nice. That helps because it's less to dig. I really, really need this area to be at a little bit more than halfway dug. The kind of chunk line Cache is doing right now is going to benefit me greatly. Uh, so we've started doing chunks, essentially, all the way down to bedrock, and I needed this one done to start building the creeper farm we want to do. So we're going to build a creeper farm underneath here, all the way down to bedrock, and then we're going to do some stuff above it. Uh, I know it's going to reduce rates and things, but honestly, we're not fussed about it right now, really, at all this season. We form over function. That's the big thing. Form over function is our mantra this season. There's a zombie villager trying to attack me. Very far away, very slowly. But I want to get this thing started as soon as possible because we are just severely, severely needing rockets right now. So I'm gonna help cash out a bit here. We're gonna dig out these last look like 4 chunks to do. That's not a lot at all. Wow, I did not realize we were so far progressed in this build. I chests that don't want to load. Yeah, and hello again, guy getting slowly closer to me. So yeah, I'm gonna dig a bit, and then I'm gonna get started on this creeper farm because it needs to be done. We need the gunpowder. I'm not sure how big we're gonna make it yet. We are gonna use an older Il Mango design, lots of sticky pistons, lots of string. It's a lot of block placement, but um, it should be fairly big. Not the biggest we've built. We've done full perimeters with these things before. But yeah, like I said, form over function is our mantra this season. So we're doing just enough to get, you know, our needs met, and if we have extra, that's fantastic. So yeah, finish digging. That's only like 4 chunks. That's not bad at all. And then we can get started on building this creeper farm. At least, you know, maybe half of it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We've been busy. We've been very busy. This dig is almost done. You can see Cash working away, and we only have really, I think, 7 chunks once that one's done to finish thing off. So I thought I would actually finally get started on building this creeper farm. The other thing I've been doing is we finally got the other tiny creeper farm over by the wither killing area done. But badness happened there. We got 6 charged creepers in there, and let's just say there's only 1 left, and we didn't get any skulls out of it because a certain somebody, me, uh, didn't build the rails right, and creepers got out, and then another certain somebody over there digging, managed to end up in the chamber when we were getting them back in, and they died a horrible, horrible death. But let's not talk about that anymore. We're using this older Il Mango design. It still works, but there is one little quirk I discovered. Eventually, we're going to need some repeaters to power some of these pistons. Like, let's say that one was a repeater was behind it. That one I can't get the power unless there's another repeater, or not repeater, another piston next to it, which is fine. It's like bud powering it. So it means some extra pistons are going to get triggered when this thing's built, but that's fine. It's still going to end up working. So what we're going to end up having is this little design here minus these blocks, which are going to be magma. I just have to... Hey, don't shoot me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Leave me alone. um, these are going to be magma blocks. I just need to go over to our fortress and get them. But we're going to end up having 10 modules. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then... Stop it, Cash. And then there's going to be another 5 here. And I'm going to make it a perfect square. So this ends up being, it'll be 71 across from end to end, and then I'll do it 71 from this end to end. So we're going to end up with, I think, 1,400-ish spawning spaces for our farm, which is hands down the smallest creeper farm on Titancraft I've ever built. Normally, they're in the, you know, approaching 20,000 spawning spaces. But like I said, guys, form over function. We're just trying to get enough for us. We're not trying to sell it this season. If we end up with extra, that's fine. But we're not trying to sell it. And now I'm going to just get building. I'm going to enter what I personally call 3D printing mode. I am the 3D printer of our group. I can have this farm, at least this half done until that's, you know, dug out. Probably done in about 4 hours. I just can do it. I just enter a groove and I get going, and things are built in, you know, no time at all. Especially things like this. Things that are just repetitive block patterns, I can get done in 0 time. So yeah, I've got all my materials, or at least most of my materials, laid out over there. Everything else should be either in that storage or the one over by the village. And I'm gonna kill these slime first, because slime balls are still a very hot commodity, and I think I have enough to get this job done, but more is always better. So yeah, when I get back, hopefully this half is all complete, and we can actually hopefully turn it on, see what happens. Hopefully we get a decent amount. I'm not hoping for anything right now because server population is insane. It's like 100 people online right now. But I'll be back in a couple hours, and I'll show you the final result as promised, a couple hours later, and this farm is nearly halfway done. There's still a bunch more to do, but the dig's done at least. Bakoshi and Cash were just working as I was doing this. And yeah, things have progressed nicely. There's still a bit more to do, but I wanted to show you guys things before it got too dark, because we got to extend this roof pretty much to that wall over there. So yeah, older Ilmango design. I don't even want to say older. It just still works, and it's honestly one of my favorite farms to build, just because it's super simple and yeah, repetitive. Repetitive in these types of builds is sometimes nice. It's in the off configuration right now, just because we don't want anything spawning. I don't have the mine carts in yet. Now, in theory, I'll have a minecart on each of these tracks for right now, but we have a limit of entities within a certain area on Titancraft. So in the future, I might actually make this just do a loop, come up, down and back with one minecart to reduce that entity count, because I plan on doing a villager trading hall in the near future, and yeah, that would be help the server all around. It's got little redstone little observer clocks here, so if we put any items in here, it should feed into that, and yeah, it clicks very slowly. Now, I like these. Normally, I would use some kind of faster clock, but I figure hoppers are going to be entering that dropper from two sides, so it shouldn't be firing as much as it is right now. The slow kind of speed of everything is making that happen right now, and that's fine. It's going to be great. This place is looking pretty good, though. It is coming along nicely. One thing I didn't know before, magma blocks used to retain light level, so we would always do that as our last step. Hi, slime. You are going very slow. We would always do that as our last step, but since it no longer retains light level, I tested it earlier with this, it made it so I can put it in sooner, which is nice, so now you guys can see it all. I'm going to finish this up. Cash is actually laying all the slabs right now. We need to slab the roof, do a little overhang across the top, and then also slab up the floor, because light level is still going to enter in if we don't slab the floor due to those walls over there, so we need to absolutely get rid of all the light in the area. But yeah, this project is nearly complete. So we're going to finish up this half, get the roof on it, and then hopefully AFK for a little bit, very, very slowly as gunpowder trickles in. In this case, glass is trickling in. Nice. But yeah, it's almost done, guys. Almost there. First big farm is nearly knocked out. I'll be back in a bit. So to wrap this episode up, I decided I'm going to do a quick AFK session, and by quick I mean somewhere between 4 and 5 hours, because I honestly couldn't tell you how long it was. Cash and I were able to, get everything slabbed up, so roof is on, floor is on. So yeah, 4.5 is what I'm going to say, 4.5 hours. Now, before I started this, there was just under 3 stacks of gunpowder in this chest right here. It's all very temporary. I'm going to figure out some kind of storage later on. My storage chest kind of got in the way, so this is what we got. This is what we got to work with. So let's take a look. So, ooh, not horrible. So let's call that what was there already. So we're looking at, what is that, 6, 12, 13 stacks in 4 hours, which honestly, for a farm this size and a server population the way it is, not bad. The good thing is that we're going to double this. We are going to make, 2 of these, but I'm going to do all that stuff off camera, guys, because, yeah, it's the same thing, just, again, easy. I got a lot to think about in between episodes, though, too, so I got to build this farm, and we're thinking we might put the sugarcane in the corners over there, and there. Not sure yet. We have to talk it over, because we definitely know that the cactus farm is going to go above, and I really didn't think of sugarcane when I was factoring in my design, so we'll see where we can fit it. But until next time, you guys have a good one.